Hello, Josh.
Hello, Ethan. Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast.
I thought you weren't going to say it. I was kind of confused for a second. What's up, dude? How you been?
I've been good.
Yeah?
We got some things rolling this week.
What do you mean?
Like, I got a job.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. This is, what a good way. We were supposed to get tore up from the floor up. This is episode 40. It's cool. We can save it for 50.
No way.
I know. It'll be okay. We have adult things going on right now.
Round of applause for us.
But, yeah, no, Josh got his first job. Well, I mean,
Technically
his first job on paper today.
First legal job.
First legal job. You know, those drugs can't sell themselves.
It's under the table. It wasn't drugs. What's wrong with you?
Oh, well, you know, like I said in, I think, episode 1 or 2, everyone needs to learn how to sell drugs because sometimes it just comes down to that. Know what I mean? Totally. I mean, don't tell law enforcement that. What do you do for a living? Well, I teach people that they need to learn how to sell drugs.
Learn how to sell drugs. Just be stable.
Basically. But I think you'll like it because it's basically the same job I have, except I'd be your boss.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but honestly, if you ever need to move stores, you can transfer to mine, and that'd be pretty dope.
Then we would be. Wouldn't that be a conflict of interest?
No. I mean, in management, maybe, but they could just have you out on the floor. They'd have you at the cash register and said, "Get the fuck off your phone."
I was pulling up my topics.
Oh, my bad. I have a couple too. Just to start it off real quick, fucking dude, what is up with Hawkeye? They released a trailer, ladies and gentlemen. Finally,
they released a trailer.
Josh is not impressed.
No, it's not that I'm not impressed. It's just that movie. Sorry, the show. It's on Disney Plus. It's a new Disney Plus show, like WandaVision, Loki, and there's another one, fucking Winter Soldier. Just like those three. And it's Hawkeye, and it's going to tell the story of him passing the mantle, basically.
Real quick, they've officially accepted my position request, and I am now the food service. I am now the kitchen manager.
Love that for you.
I know. Doing big things. Anyway, continue.
Moving on to bigger things now.
I don't know what that is.
It's a horrible song.
Oh, well.
Yeah, dude, congrats.
Thank you. You're talking about Hawkeye.
Yes. No, you're good. You're good. That you moved up. You should share.
I've only been there not 2 months yet.
Hell yeah. Already moving up in the company.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for you.
I do my job, and I do it well. What can they say?
Do it better.
No, like literally, I like to think I hold a pretty good standard there, and now they're holding everybody else in the kitchen to that standard because they know what people can do when they're motivated properly and, you know, just want to do the job right. Mm-hmm. So now everyone else kind of looks... especially some day shifters, but we won't mention their names.
We won't speak on it.
We ain't gonna talk about it. But Hawkeye, you said it was were you like let down? Or?
No, I wasn't excited for it to begin with. Hawkeye isn't one of my favorite characters.
He's not?
No, not really.
I didn't like MCU Hawkeye.
I think
I take that back. I do like MCU Hawkeye.
I think comic book Hawkeye and like animated Hawkeye, is and more like,
well, to be fair,
in
the trailer they did show like Jeremy Renner's sense of humor. It looks like it looks like they're going to be leaning more towards that.
But Hawkeye was more of a Star-Lord type, but he was very accurate.
What do you? Like a
shot. An
accurate
shot.
Okay.
Like Star-Lord's, he's a badass. Like he is really good, but he's a bumbling badass.
He's a bumbling idiot sometimes too. Yeah,
exactly. But Clint was always super fun. Hawkeye was always super funny, but very accurate.
Mm-hmm. And they're also going with the Kate Bishop direction instead of his daughter.
Kind of like Deadpool, but with Buzz.
What's the point in recasting his daughter if Kate Bishop is the main focus?
What do you mean recasting his daughter?
They're not using the same girl from Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, they are.
I was told that they recasted her.
It's the little girl. She might be a different actress.
That's what I meant.
No, I just mean like she might be a different actress, but it has no bearing on the story.
I know, but what's the point in recasting if
they couldn't get the same girl? She stopped acting?
No, I think they just no. I think she even commented on it. They never even asked her to come back. They just recasted a different girl, and I'm pretty sure this one's older too. So I don't understand.
I have no idea.
The whole Ronin shit looks like it's going to come back and bite him in the ass, and it's definitely revolving around.
Not really. She put on the Ronin suit again. She's in the Ronin suit.
Yeah, what was that about?
It's because she wants to be Hawkeye.
So why not be Hawkeye? And why be Ronin? That's the scary.
Because Ronin is Hawkeye.
Yeah, but that's the shittiest part of Hawkeye.
The theory is that she could buy the Ronin suit. Like they had the Ronin suit. It was sold at an auction because they were at an auction. Did you see that in the trailer?
No, I didn't catch that.
They were at some weird auction.
I only watched it once, and it was at work. Really,
it looked like it was for superhero relics or something to that effect.
Okay.
So people think she bought the Ronin outfit from the auction. That's why she's wearing it. It's the real Ronin outfit.
Huh. Okay. I guess we'll have to see where it goes. It definitely looks like it's revolving around Christmas very heavily. What's that about? Is it going to be released in Christmas?
It just seems, yes,
around
Christmas, but also you have to remember that
he's got kids and shit.
But Marvel is trying to broaden what they can do. Like Thor Ragnarok was more like a buddy cop movie, and Multiverse of Madness is supposed to be more like a horror movie.
And Black Widow was
espionage.
It was like a shoot 'em up.
Yeah, and Winter Soldier was the best espionage movie.
Yeah,
it was such a spy, secret agent.
Yeah, well, same for like Civil War.
They're just branching out and trying to do other things, but like in the superhero genre. So you might have a superhero romantic comedy.
Right. Well, we already did get that.
With what?
WandaVision.
Oh, exactly. That was more of a dramatic romantic comedy.
Yeah, dramatic rom-com. Yeah,
exactly.
It was still
but
good.
It's supposed to be in Falcon and Winter Soldier was more.
What's Loki? Is that still just in the mystical Marvel realm?
Loki. Yeah, that was more
it was like a fantasy. It was like a fantasy drama comedy.
Exactly. Maybe a hero's journey type thing.
I suppose.
But that would be I think hero's journey could work because Loki was pretty good by the end of it. He was a good guy.
So, but everything that I'm gathering is these TV shows are becoming more and more important the more you see what's about to like happen. And he just burped really fucking loud, didn't he?
Good Lord.
God damn. I don't know if it picked it up, but
it did.
I heard that shit.
It definitely did.
Oh my God.
You good? You're good. Are you all right? Okay.
We had Los Bravos earlier. I've said it once and I'll say it multiple times more. Like I just don't I cannot fathom what we're about to fucking see, dude. Because I think it's gonna get ridiculous.
Moon Knight's coming out too.
Yeah, and that's Oscar Isaac.
You a picture of it.
Yeah, dude, and that looks fucking dope. I'm excited for that. What?
I'm hoping they do a little more. I'm hoping that's like a pre. Like maybe no CGI on it yet.
You didn't show me the actual picture of him in the suit. No,
I haven't.
No.
Oh, dude, I have that. Got that shit saved. Hold on.
He's looking it up. Sorry, guys. It was a very long moment of silence.
Sorry, I had to look through my camera roll because I had it.
You're good.
From forever ago. Here it is.
Yeah, I just pulled up that picture too. No, I think I know what they're going for. Instead of like a sleeker look, it's more like an Azrael look from DC.
No, I like it. I'm just hoping they do a little more because when you look at it, his suit comes from a god, an Egyptian god.
So then that would make sense.
He looks like a mummy, and that's a new take on the outfit, and I love that.
Okay, so what are you hoping they do more with?
Well, just the hood looks a little goofy.
It's also a still.
And you aren't really supposed to see his face when the hood's up. Look up pictures. You can see his white eyes, but his face is supposed to be mostly blacked out. For the most part.
I don't know, dude. No, from what I'm seeing, it's kind of black, but it's more shadowy. I don't know, dude. For the most part, from what I'm looking at, I think they got it. Here's a side view. Have you seen this one?
No, I have not. Let me see. I haven't seen that.
That was Oscar Isaac posted that to his Instagram. That's pretty fucking dope. So what is Moon Knight all about? I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before, but I don't know much about him. But I know he's your favorite fucking Marvel character, and I don't understand why.
He's just badass, dude. I don't know. I think it was the costume, and he has a staff, and he's basically Batman, but he has powers. Like he has multiple personalities, which is a crazy superpower.
That's
kidding.
It's a crazy superpower. He's texting.
I am. I'm telling her we're recording and that we have to stop texting at the moment.
Yes, sir. I'll light a candle for Christian, so shut the fuck up.
He said I didn't say a goddamn word over here.
You left your shit over here too, by the way.
What was I? I was about to look at something. Yes. No, I had to, for the topic for Moon Knight. I was looking up something.
What is it? Anything good?
I will tell you.
Guten Tag.
I was looking up his abilities and shit like that.
Yeah, multiple personalities, huh?
I was kidding.
That sounds like a terrible superpower.
I was kidding.
What are you doing today? Depends on who you're talking to. To looking like champ.
He has enhanced strength during night with full moons.
Okay, that's fucking terrible. How often is there a full moon?
A lot, actually. You'd be surprised.
What? No.
And I think the moon just gives him power in general, so he just has enhanced strength during the night.
But is he strong anyway?
Yes. Prophetic visions and dreams, and the ability to drain another person's life energy through physical contact.
Repeat that last one.
He can drain people's life energy through physical contact.
So he can just... So it's almost like Rogue from X-Men?
Yeah. It's a pretty good example. He's also an expert detective.
So he's like Batman.
I said that earlier. But he has powers. Martial arts, armed combat, increased strength, speed, and endurance, depending on the lunar cycle.
What does that even mean?
The moon phases, goober.
Oh, okay. No,
Under a full moon, he can lift 4,000 pounds, or 2 tons. And he's immortal. His god, which is Khonshu. Or Khonshu.
If I'm reading this correctly, it's only a full moon like 29 days out of the year. 29 and a half.
Well, what? Fuck you. 29 days out of the year, he can fuck you up.
Dude, can you imagine? You
I'll be back.
I'll see you in January. Like, what the fuck, dude?
But his god Khonshu raises him from the dead on multiple occasions.
What the fuck? What? His god Khonshu?
Khonshu.
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 God bless you. Raises who from the dead? Him?
Moon Knight, yeah.
How often?
A lot. He has DID.
DID.
Dissociative identity.
Dissociative identity disorder. Okay, so yeah. Hold on, I'm looking up this full moon shit because I'm really laughing at 29 days out of the year. The full moon is seen after every 29 and a half days and at least only 14 times per year. What the fuck, dude? That's a hell of a superpower. Maybe he should stick to the DID.
We're done talking about Moon Knight.
Why?
Because you're being mean.
How am I being mean? Whoever came up with the whole moon shit was not thinking straight. They're like, yeah, bro, it's badass. How often? How often? Like 2 weeks out of the year?
I'll put my foot in your ass.
No, but it also doesn't differentiate between like super moons and half moons. What?
He walked over and I just saw his head.
It was just peeking over.
It's half one power and half the other power and half moon.
Have you ever seen Lady in the Water?
Yeah.
You know that guy? You know the guy who's half buff?
Fuck you.
That's what happens when you get a half a moon. Like he only works out on one side of his body. That is a weird fucking movie.
That was M. Night Shyamalan, wasn't it?
What a twist! Yeah, it was in. Yeah, it was in.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
I think it was M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan, yeah. Bryce Dallas Howard was in it.
She was the lady in the water.
Oh fuck! I'm stupid. Yeah, you're right. Fantasy psychological. The film's plot concerns a superintendent of a Philadelphia apartment complex who discovers a young woman in the swimming pool.
Look at her name on IMDb.
Story?
Story. That's her listed character on IMDb. She played Story.
That's her name in it. Or wait
Out of context?
Oh, no, wait a second. I don't think her name is actually Story. I think they meant like...
She's the story.
Yeah.
That's what she plays.
Because the movie's called Lady in the Water.
That's why I laughed.
Jonas loves this movie.
Yeah, I know he does.
I don't know why. It's a pretty decent one. I like Paul Giamatti in it. I always forget that M. Night Shyamalan makes cameos in all his movies.
Yeah, he's also... I loved his cameo in Signs.
He's Vic Rand. He played a pretty decent character in that. The dude that killed the pastor's wife. Or the
talk that they have at his house.
Yeah, and then he's like, I think they're afraid of water, so I'm going to go to the lake. And then Mel Gibson was like trying to put on a tinfoil hat and was like, yeah, we're not going to the fucking lake. I think that's stupid.
No, he didn't say that I don't want to go to the fucking lake. That's stupid. He said we need to be here where we're a family where we had memories. We'll die in this house together.
What a great thing to tell your kids when there's a theory out there.
He didn't actually say we'll die in this house together. He said this is where we're going to be because this is where the family is.
I don't think that's the actual dialogue. Because they had a vote and they were like, what about this lake idea? And then who wants to stay home? And then they all voted for the lake idea.
He says I count as two because I count for me and mom.
Yeah, and then Morgan was like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And Morgan's not fucking wrong. That is bullshit. What are you talking about? Moon Knight, though. Are we done talking about that?
As long as you're fuck you, Christian. As long as you're done bullying him.
He looks badass.
He does look badass.
Have you seen Oscar Isaac's outfit?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, yeah, show him. Yeah. My buddy Christian's here. You guys have heard him on the podcast. He was spilling dirty secrets the last time he was on the podcast. Yeah, dude, he looks dope.
I think they were going for more of a mummy look, and I dig it.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I fucking don't really like the fact that he looks more Mortal Kombat-ish.
Well, it's a modern. It's a
shitty blurry pic. First off, okay,
and it's also
CGI
a still.
Probably isn't done.
It's also a still, so he's probably moving.
And that might just be the costume that he first gets because
he's
they already
had like
filming
it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
no shit.
It's coming out like the when is it coming out? Soon. It's like it's a movie on Disney Plus. I thought
it was 2022.
It's 2023. I'm pretty sure.
'22. It's a 6-episode miniseries.
Shang-Chi just came out.
In the theaters. Yeah. And you, guys, it's too silent. What are you doing?
What? I know we're fucking over here doing whispers. Hold on. Hey, Josh, have you seen Shang-Chi yet?
Mm-mm. No, sir. Haven't made it to the theaters yet. I've been with Dakota.
What the fuck? What? Bro, check your phone. Oh, he's making fucking ramen noodles.
Ramen noodle soup.
Dakota told me she hasn't been listening to the podcast lately. I guess she's been in a funk.
It's just like the last 2.
No, I talked to her about it. It was like the last 4.
Oh, well, she's got plenty to listen to.
Well, and that's what I told her. I was like, because I was like, ma'am, you complained that they weren't long enough, and then we made them fucking nice and long.
I've been with her a lot, too.
Yeah, I figured. You fucking dirty bastard. How dare you?
Why am I a dirty bastard?
I'm just fucking with you. When's the next time you're going to take your permit test?
I'm
for those also
and I need 3 pieces of mail because of my change of address.
Change of address?
Yeah, because I got my ID when I was living on Franklin Street.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. So you need to get. Do you have any mail even coming to the house in your name? Oh my fucking god. I'm trying to think of what you can do. Vero's one of them. You can have him send you a new card. Cash App, you can have him send you a new card.
It's $10
for a new card.
Yeah.
Not if you lost it.
Oh.
So just lose it. You didn't hear that. I doubt.
I seem to have misplaced it.
I doubt Cash App is listening. Could you imagine actually losing it? And they're like, "Nope, we heard you on the podcast. We can't send you a new one." And you're like, "No, but I actually did." And they're like, "Yeah, we don't care."
We know this
That'd
is
be great.
a trick.
Get an email. That'd be funny.
Sincerely, Cash App CEO.
Yeah, no shit.
Listen to the
It'd be
podcast,
fucking,
you bitch.
You bitch. I'd be like, dude, fucking promote me. I'd be like, I see you tweeting all the time. Have you seen their tweets? During the whole pandemic, they give out money.
Love that for them.
They've been giving out money. Like, they're like, drop your cash tag and like retweet this and then follow us. And they're like, they'll actually give money away. A lot of billionaires or a lot of millionaires on Twitter are doing the same thing. They're like, I feel like giving away money today. Someone retweet this, and I'll in 2 hours I'll send you the money. Or like, there's this one guy I do follow, and he's like, who needs their rent paid today? Or he's like, anybody behind on bills? Comment below and then retweet this. Shit like that. There's a lot of people that do that.
I didn't know that. Send me the link.
I really I've done it a couple times, and obviously I've never won. So, speaking of winning, dude, we had a dude come into the store the other day and won a $300 lottery ticket. Like
nice.
Yeah, like Emily sold him the ticket. He walked outside, came back in, and was like, "Hey, can I cash this in?" It was $300 fucking dollars. It was a $20 ticket.
Nice.
Yeah, and then he bought like 5 more.
Profit.
Who the fuck does that?
Did he win any?
Gambling addicts. On the next, he didn't come in. So I
don't think he did.
So I guess he didn't. Yeah, blowing that fucking cash. Dude, I want to go to the boat.
Some people do that though. Like they'll be like, okay, this is $20. I'll use it to buy lottery tickets, and whatever money I get from the lottery ticket is what I will spend on lottery tickets.
That's insane, dude. I know people that will sit out in front of, like, in the parking lot, and they'll win over and over again, and they'll sit in the parking lot for like 2 hours doing it. I'm not kidding.
That's not good.
Well, I don't think they understand the percentage of winning tickets that are in a single like gas station aren't very high.
You got to go to different
It
ones.
would make more sense to go to different ones. And they'll even ask you, like, people that used to work there, it has the number on the back of it of what number in the row it is, like in the roll. And they'll be like, what's the number on the back of it? And I'll tell them, and they'll be like, give me one with a lower number. Because they know that like 12 people have pulled from this one today and no one's won anything. Mm-hmm. So you get those gambling addicts in there, and it gets pretty funky. I'm like, you should go down to the boat and just lose all your money and then leave me alone.
Like a normal person.
Like a normal person. I've never gone gambling because I'm afraid I'll like it too much. But I also know how I am with money, so I doubt I would even have that much fun. Have you gambled? He's like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Christian's gambled. Yeah. I've rolled the dice a few times. What'd you play?
Crabs.
Every other year except this year I've played fantasy football.
Fantasy? No, I'm talking about, like, have you ever been to the casino?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Poker?
The new one?
Yeah.
Did you go to the smoking section?
Both sections, yeah.
Is the smoking section big?
It's about the same size as the other section.
Oh, okay. I'd never been there. I do know that their air filtration system is very, very nice, and that's why you're allowed to smoke inside.
Well, it still goes on to the other side.
Well, duh.
Smoke does to the non-smoking side.
Yeah, but I doubt you smell it very much when you go in, though, right?
But there's a lot of people smoking in there, maybe. But
Yeah, okay. You guys can't hear him, but he's totally responding to me. They're getting one side of this conversation.
You don't think they'll be able to hear him?
They'll probably pick it up a little bit, but once I soften the noise and cancel out the background noise, probably not. Yeah, so.
Fuck you guys.
I had one thing in here I wanted to talk about. I actually caught it right before we were about to record. I have like 5 people texting me right now. Why the fuck does this always happen? Sung Kang, is he the... Oh, do you know who Sung Kang is?
Elaborate.
Sung Kang? Han from Fast and the Furious?
Yeah.
He will be featured in Obi-Wan's new show with a fucking lightsaber. What's that shit about? They just announced that today that he was casted. Well, I'm assuming he was already casted, but there are reports that he will be wielding a lightsaber. Now, I don't know if that means he steals it or... Because in that time period, all the Jedi went into hiding, correct?
Yeah.
His gears are turning, guys.
I'm trying to think when all the timeline took place. Because Kenobi is before Episode 4.
Correct. And it's after 3. It's after Episode 3, so Order 66 has been executed.
A fuck ton of Jedis are still alive.
And a fuck ton of them are hiding.
And there's another one on Tatooine.
God damn it. It did it do it to you? Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. What did you kick that made it unplug up here? That was odd.
I kicked this.
You fucker.
I know. I'm sorry.
I can't
it's
remember.
These cords, dude.
I don't want to sound
I gotta get new cords.
Bad, but an Asian Jedi. I can't remember very many Asian Jedis.
No. There was a couple black dudes in there. A lot of white guys. A lot of ones from different races. But I think you're right. I don't think I've ever seen a... as far as ethnic backgrounds go, I don't think I've ever seen one that's Asian.
I was thinking Ezra. Hold on.
Bless you, sir. I gotta get you a cough button. It's where you press it and you can sneeze.
I was thinking Ezra or Kanan Jarrus, but I don't know if the timeline adds up. Because I know after Order 66 he was pretty young, and I don't know if he was Asian. Because Freddie Prinze Jr. is his voice actor. Fred from the
from Scooby Doo. And what is he in? Clone Wars?
Kanan Jarrus?
Yeah.
Rebels. But he survived the Clone Wars, and he's in Bad Batch, which is just after Order 66.
You know what I'd like to see? So in the Jedi Fallen Order video game, to where, what's his name? What's the Jedi Master's name? Jaro Tapal. You know how the scene to where he's escaping the facility?
Yeah.
I'd like to see a storyline of a Jedi that has like a significant story to tell, but I'd like to see like a story of them escaping from somewhere, getting out alive, and then like seeing how their life played out up until the fall of the Empire by Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that'd be good?
No, that could be really good.
What are you Googling over there?
A Jedi who survived the Purge.
Yeah, but couldn't it also be like couldn't it also be like a Luke Skywalker type deal though, Josh? To where they didn't necessarily know that they were a Jedi? And
he wouldn't have a lightsaber. He would have to leave planet to get a lightsaber.
No, that's what I'm saying is like, say his dad was a Jedi and he was never trained and fucking he has his dad's lightsaber and...
So who's his dad?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. His dad probably didn't survive type. I'm just giving out scenarios. I don't know.
His dad didn't survive, but he has his dad's lightsaber and he knows his dad was a Jedi?
Because that's how he knows his dad was a Jedi.
How did his dad die?
From the fucking Order 66.
They took his lightsaber. They take all the Jedi's lightsabers they kill.
Maybe it was just like he got bum rushed and the kid was hiding under a table and then grabbed it and ran. I'm saying there's so many options they could do if we don't have a definitive of who this guy could play.
Well, you need to get better at this.
I'm just fucking saying. Okay?
I bet you are.
I'm just saying.
Where do you get off?
I get off on the fact that I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. Then again, that's Disney as a whole now. They're fucking shooting guns blazing. They don't give a fuck right now. Pew, pew, motherfucker. Pew. I feel like I'm cutting it out.
I need an iPhone charger. My phone's about to die.
I need to get new XLR cables for the house. The only iPhone charger's in the other room.
For fuck's sake.
I'm glad Logan was made before Disney took over officially.
They still would have made that movie. He's talking about Logan being made. They still would have made it rated R.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure. People wanted an old man Logan movie for a long time.
They just had to wait.
Yeah, we just had to wait. And then we had to wait till Hugh Jackman was almost dead. Not literally, but, you know. What? It's plugged into the wall, dude. Yes. That's purple. What flavor's your Kool-Aid? Red. This is going to give me 10 types of notifications.
I hope it does.
Oh, it will. When I plug this in, it's going to go... It's going to ask if you trust the device. You got to... Someone just say hell no?
It was Christian.
Was that Christian?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought it came from behind me. I was like, Andy said hell no? I thought she just came back. I was so fucking confused. Choose what happens to this device. You know what's really crazy? I could hop on here and see all your dirty little secrets. I'm not going to do that. I don't
air out my dirty laundry.
I don't want to see your penis pictures.
We just talked about this.
We were talking about that. You know what I don't You know what I don't get? I don't get the confidence in men who can send dick pictures soft. Maybe that's just small dick problems over here, but like I think that's...
Is this where we want to steer the topic right
I just think that I'm talking about anything. That's the whole point in this podcast. But I think it's crazy. Also, if you're a man out there that still sends unsolicited dick pics, go fucking kill yourself.
Your constant harassment of the female gender makes me sick.
Quite literally. No, because it's annoying. You've ruined dick pics for the fellas that are gentlemen. What are you still over there typing? I'm over here talking about dicks. Oh my god, you're really trying to figure this out, aren't you?
So that I can see the pictures of the survivors.
Yeah.
Instead of
Do you ever learn to talk into your mic?
Well, I'm looking down, reading my phone.
He downloaded Fandom so he can get on the it's like Wiki for fucking nerds. For real. Because if Wiki doesn't have it, people that have been on the internet and deep dive into like comic books and stuff like that, they'll post it on Fandom. Sorry, Christian asked a question. He's over here fucking talking to me without a microphone. And he's murdering some fucking ramen noodles right now. Dude, he's over there slurping. God damn. It's going to be a boring episode today, guys. Sorry. Not that I care.
Here we go. Known survivors.
For those 5 people that listen in the UK, I hope you enjoy this content. Shout out to you guys. Did you find it?
I'm reading through the survivors.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I feel like there's an easier way to do this. No, I'm Googling. You got to watch it.
So many motherfuckers survived. Less than 100, but that's still a lot. I mean, there were thousands before, but you know. All right, I literally can't find anything about an Asian one who survived.
I did find an Asian Jedi that they could base it off of. And from what I'm reading, the first Asian Jedi on screen is Master Depa Billaba. She was in episode 1. She's Indian. The first East Asian Jedi was Boltar Swan in episode 2, predating her chronologically, but not seen on screen until Clone Wars. Was Master Jedi Sifo Dyas, who was visually based on Lucasfilm artist Warren Fu. Okay, fun fact. Deepa Billaba is Kanan Jarrus's Jedi Master.
Let me see that.
Why?
Because I know Kanan Jarrus is Master. I just want to see how bad you're butchering this. Let me see that.
Hold on.
What are you looking up?
The picture of his master. Is it a woman?
Yeah. Yes.
With the curl haired? Like they're like looped?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm not fucking anything up. Bastard.
Deepa Billaba.
Deepa Billaba. Okay, I said Deepa Billaba. I didn't know how to fucking pronounce it. You gotta, come on now. I'm the dumbest guy I know. So it could be a descendant of her. Okay. So that's the first Asian Jedi. What about... Okay, even if they're wielding a lightsaber, does that necessarily mean they're a Jedi?
You're the one. You made it seem like he was a Jedi. Yes.
That's from what they're. Let me read the article. I guess. I guess we could. I guess we could start there.
What if it says the name of the Jedi he's supposed to be
wielding a lightsaber? Ewan McGregor had to lie about it for years. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He had to lie about it for years. Go him. Also, real quick, right before I get into this, no, actually, let's get into this next. So the next thing I have to talk about is Spider-Man, and it's Andrew Garfield's recent interview.
On Jimmy Fallon.
Dude, hold on. Recently spilled some tea during an interview. It's subtle. And I chat about as far as we go.
It's subtle.
in that film. His character named Han made a return. I used to dress up as the cheap Kmart plus costumes Luke Skywalker almost every single day from 8 to 13 years old. My friend and I would pretend. We'd make our own lightsabers out of toilet paper centers. To be able to be on set and see Darth Vader and see the Star Wars universe in front of me, just as a fan, to be able to be a part of this history is pretty amazing. I kept pinching myself to go, how did I end up here? My character has a lightsaber. To go, it's not a toy, right? It's the real thing. That's what he said in an interview. So he's wielding a lightsaber. But from his fandom, because apparently he loves Star Wars, he made it sound like that his character has a lightsaber for a reason. And from what it sounds like, it could be a Jedi. But from what you and I just read, I don't know where the fuck he could come from. But it could be like a Luke and Leia thing to where they're just kind of unknown, but I don't know how he'd have...
Well, technically, we don't know how many survivors there were at all because they struck all that from canon.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then we're just talking out of fucking pocket.
We are. We're assuming a lot of things from Legends.
To be fair, they've... Yeah, bro. Put that shit on silent.
No, it's okay. You didn't have to jump like
he
that.
freaked out.
It's okay.
The phone went kabloop.
He panicked a lot.
He did. Okay, so if that's the case, then... But from Legends, they've been taking quite a bit, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Like, give an example of like a story arc that's huge. Why? No, I'm not going to give you an example.
Grand Admiral Thrawn and Rebels.
Grand Admiral Thrawn and Rebels. Grand Admiral Thrawn. I meant on the big screen. I meant on the big screen. Anything?
No, because there was no fucking plan, Ethan.
Oh, and like the last three?
Yeah.
No, let's take that back. There was a plan for...
Okay, here. Here's one. I have one example for you that they took from the big screen. Okay. The tracker that they used, that they put on the Falcon.
Yeah.
Like in 7, 8, 9, one of those, they put a tracker on the Falcon, and somebody said this better work or something to that effect.
Yeah.
That tracker was made canon because it was in Legends and it was in a book. And then it got canon in Battlefront, and then they showed it in the movie.
Okay, just to point out, there was a plan until they didn't let JJ direct all three.
There wasn't a plan.
He had a plan.
JJ had a plan.
That's what I meant, the JJ plan.
Yeah, but JJ didn't have a plan.
He did have a plan.
JJ had a plan in episode 1. JJ did not have a plan in episode 3.
No, his plan was foiled. That's not...
I understand.
That's not how plans work.
Okay, but... He had 12% of a plan, and then he threw all of it out because of his plans were foiled. But I feel like...
We're still getting the 4
hour... He
hour...
could have just went in and been like... Luke woke up from a vision, and he was like, we can't let this happen.
We're still getting the 4 hour JJ cut
in
2023.
Just imagine, okay, the very start of the Rise of Skywalker, okay, the last one. Luke wakes up from a Force dream, and he's like, oh my God, I can't let this happen. And then he takes off in his X-Wing, and... He raises it out of the swamp.
And I guess he could still... Did you know those scenes with Leia were filmed for the first movie, Force Awakens? Mm-hmm. And JJ spoke... I think we've talked about it.
The scene where Rey hugged Leia was ripped directly from Force Awakens.
Well, not one they used, but it was from footage.
Yeah.
JJ talked about it, and he was like, I can't believe we had this footage because it's perfect for what I was trying to do. And I think they could still use that footage.
The footage looked really rough. You could tell it was out of pocket.
What do you mean?
And like there's some scenes
where as far as closing a character to where the actor has died outside of the movie, it's a little difficult, but
it is, but it was jarring at points.
Well, it's almost like seeing her re-CGI'd in fucking Rogue One, or what was it? Rogue One? Yeah, that one.
She didn't look that good. She looked pretty fucking decent, but she didn't look that good compared to Grand Moff Tarkin.
Grand Moff Tarkin scared the shit out of me.
20 years.
He's like 20 or 30. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me because I'm like, what the fuck?
That motherfucker's dead.
And that is definitely him. Yeah, that's some crazy shit. But they're doing some crazy stuff with CGI nowadays anyway. But while
Michael Douglas.
Oh, when they made him young. Well, fuck, dude. Even
Kirk Douglas.
The crazy part is I guess back in the day, like 10, 15 years ago, they were able to do it like roughly for a couple minutes on the screen. Mm-hmm. Now you get movies like Captain Marvel to where they can do it for the whole movie, which is fucking insane. I thought they did it. Oh, did you see that they're doing it for Indy as well? Indiana Jones. This movie's going to be laughable. It's either going to be really good or really fucking bad.
There's no fucking way it's going to be good.
It's either... Well, I'm saying there's going to be no in between.
It's not Indiana Jones 1, A New Beginning or whatever. It's Indiana Jones fucking 6.
Okay.
Good God. He's like 90.
Okay, no, he's 75.
Close enough.
Oh, actually, I think he's 77.
He's closer to 90 than he is to any other number that would be reasonable.
Okay, the point is there was footage of him and he had dots on his face, meaning they're going to use de-aging.
He also
they had to close set because he broke his
hip.
He broke his hip because apparently he
does his own stunts.
He's
75.
He's doing some of his. From what I hear, have you seen the scenes of him running?
Is he actually running
as a 74-year-old man? Yeah. It's pretty. Oh my God!
Is it hilarious?
It's pretty bad. The only reason it's bad is because you're like, what the fuck are they doing?
How's that grandpa running?
I don't know. It's like
maybe it's his choice. Maybe he's like, I'm fucking running.
I don't know, bro. It almost feels like abuse to the elderly at this point. You know,
he's
like
trying to kill himself so he can get out of the movie.
No, because the only reason we even got this movie is because Disney.
Okay, they were like, you have to do. We'll kill you off in Force Awakens if you do an Indiana Jones movie. And
no,
said, okay.
It was the other way around. He said, I will do it if you kill me. He said, I'll do the movie if you kill me and give me and let me do another indie movie. And they were like, okay. Because they were like, honestly, you know what I thought? I think they thought he was going to die before they got to production.
You think?
Dude, he's 74. Why else would they not do another indie movie? They're like, bro, the last one you had, people liked, but it was weird.
I wish Shia LaBeouf would become Indiana Jones. Pick up the mantle as Mutt.
I can't remember. He might be in this movie. I think Mutt's in it. I don't know if it's Shiloh.
If it's not Shiloh, I'm not watching it. If Mutt's in it and it's not Shiloh, I'm out.
Hold on. Yeah, Call of Duty Mobile, you can kick motherfuckers' asses when you connect the controller.
That sounded like it was going into a song. It's about to be techno. Indiana Jones.
Hold on. This is one picture after he was running. He's obviously winded.
He looks like he's about to have an aneurysm.
He looks like he's about to have a fucking heart attack, dude. But here, let me see if I can find the footage. They may have scrubbed it from the internet because it was that embarrassing.
They'll speed it up in post.
That's what Dad said. He was like, if they're using the de-aging face, maybe they'll speed up him running as well. And I'm like, God, this is a lot of links to go to.
We got to get that indie movie money.
What's up, dog? Okay. 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 Why'd you have to tell me that? You could have just texted me. Instead of ruining the podcast. I'm just fucking with you. It's okay.
Why don't you just take them with you?
Okay, so they've taken the footage down from the internet, if that says anything.
Well, they really don't want you to see him run.
No, they don't. They're like you have to wait for post. You can't see this. Okay, speaking of they took it down from the internet.
Like Andrew Garfield pictures.
Okay, but have you seen the new Andrew Garfield pictures? To where it's clearly him in the suit on the fucking thing.
The raised quality.
It's from the same set.
Yeah.
The same set of the first leaked photos.
Yep.
Yeah, and
I have all the 3 leaked photos.
Show me all of them. The one I'm talking about is to where it's clearly him and you see his face. Like someone was like, dude, we caught you in 4K and you're going on every single Tonight Show.
I think I still have the blurry one, not the cleared up one. But it's not that blurry.
Either way, he went on Jimmy Fallon and he was like, what picture? What are you talking?
Not that blurry.
Dude. And that's another Spider-Man's hand.
That's Andrew Garfield. Okay, and this you can see Toby and Andrew in that shot. Obviously the same set, right? You can see the line.
He's showing Kristen.
Them, right? Okay, and then this is taken from the set of Spider-Man No Way Home. This is confirmed. Spider-Man No Way Home. These are just leaks. You can see.
What's the confirmed one?
That's confirmed. from the set of No Way Home. That is the Toby and Andrew leak.
Yep.
And that is the Toby leak. It's Andrew, sorry. You can see the pipe right there. Is right there behind
And you can also see the other Spider-Man hand. And the other,
And then you can see that looks just like what they're standing on.
But he's gone every single show at night, like the night shows. And he's been like, what, like he went on Jimmy Fallon the other night and Jimmy was like, so the internet found a picture of you. And he's like, wait, what picture? As if he didn't know. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, I've seen that photo. That photo's, he literally said it's photoshopped.
I never noticed that.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Uno, dos, tres. Yeah.
And it's the 3 legendary birds.
Yeah. So do you think that's actually photoshopped? Does it look photoshopped?
No.
I didn't think it looked photoshopped. I mean, you can do
the cleared up photo.
Find it.
It's on TikTok.
Googling it myself as well. See what this bad boy has in store. Dog. Now, has the internet...
Oh my god, and there's a video of it.
No.
Yeah, hold on. That just clicked in my brain. And he's saying, he's talking to Toby, right? An interpreter read his lips. He's saying, so you have web blood?
No.
I'll show you.
There's no fucking way, dude.
It's been. I cannot believe you haven't seen that.
Dude, weren't we talking about weren't we talking about the fact that the other 2 Spider-Men would freak out about him having webs coming out of his fucking skin?
Yes.
We just had a conversation about this, so there's no way that's true. Now, do you know if they've done a deep dive to find out if that's in any of the footage from the older movies?
Yes, it's not.
It's not?
It's not.
Okay. I didn't know.
The only thing people could come up with is that he's talking to his stunt double.
You got to talk into the mic.
The only thing people could come up with is Andrew talking to his stunt double on one of the 2 sets of Amazing Spider-Man.
And that's what I gathered. Could it not be that?
The hands look like a completely different suit. It looks like Toby's suit.
So you have web blood? That's so funny. He's still looking up. So there's actual footage of it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I might have to click and then start scrolling through to see it.
Let's see if I can find it. That was yours.
Because I bought this bag of weed.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that I had this bag of weed.
You can't say it that loud. This goes on the internet. You left one on the table and I put it in the drawer and then I think you forgot about it and then got more. Poopy pack.
No, that's literally what it's called. Have you ever heard of the rapper? He's not like a real rapper. He's local. Oh my god, what's it called? What's his rap name?
I found it.
Have you ever heard of Plenty Go Crazy?
No. Josh, I found it.
I found it too.
Oh my god, it's still on YouTube? Type in this. Type in Andrew Garfield 8K / Spider-Man No Way Home leak on YouTube. Because I'm literally looking at it right now.
I have to do all that.
Yeah, just type in Andrew Garfield 8K / Spider-Man No Way Home leak.
I have to do /.
Yep. I'm just having you type in the direct thing.
8K /
Yeah.
space No Way Home leak. Spider-Man No Way Home leak.
Yeah.
And there's spaces in between Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yep. Do you find it?
I think it's longer than 4 seconds.
Nope, it's 4 seconds. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on my phone or on my computer.
What?
It does look like the no. Now, if we're being completely honest, when you see the footage, it does look like Josh. That glove does look like his stunt double. It does look like the same suit, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think it does.
Maybe. The internet is usually pretty accurate. Usually. We've been fucking far off sometimes.
But you know what? As I'm looking at this photo, you know what I gather from it? He's a little scruffy.
Yeah. Looks a little older than he did in Amazing Spider-Man, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't even think he had the same hair.
Nope.
But he literally looks like he has some, like, stubble.
Yeah, it does. Imagine that.
Okay. Dude, he's literally going to get...
That's just the way the news goes.
Dude, I cannot wait for, if this is true, I cannot wait for these post interviews after this is released. And then he,
gotcha, bitch.
No, and he's going to be like, guys, I'm so fucking sorry. And you were the most ruthless motherfuckers on the face of the planet. Imagine every day he gets on the internet and they're like, we know.
Like they know.
Dude, he probably can't check his Twitter without them being like, we know you're in it, you piece of shit. Why don't you just fucking tell us? And
it's an NDA.
When Kevin Feige's got a gun to his head and he's like, fucking go on a talk show again.
Bitch.
Go on a talk show again.
Bitch.
Go on a talk show again. But yeah, he's the worst liar. And you can see his body language, but I don't know if, from looking at that, I don't know about, what did you say, web blood?
Yeah, he said, so you have web blood?
Are we sure that they can?
An interpreter read his lips.
I love the internet.
And that is what the internet is, the consensus.
So do you think that's accurate?
It looks like he says, so you have web blood. It does.
But with his mask off, why would he say such an, or is that supposed to be like a funny... Or we don't fucking
I would
know.
assume that they're like that it was a break from a fight, or they're like they just met each other and they're all talking.
No, and think about it, because Andrew and Tom both have to refill them,
Yeah.
and I'm sure the whole time Toby's just doing it, he's like, so you have web blood?
Yeah.
Okay. That could make sense. Tom Holland did a thing to where he says Toby or Andrew Garfield's web shooters make no sense. And after reading the article, I don't think they do make sense.
What do you explain?
I'm sure I can pull it up because
Elaborate.
It was on multiple websites.
Elaborate and listen. Wait, that's not right.
Okay. Yeah, Tom Holland thinks Andrew Garfield's web shooters don't make sense. Holland said the old school web shooters are so cool. They're really big and clunky, and they're really mechanical, and if you press a button, everything moves. What I love about his original web shooters is they're as real as they could be. I know that's like impossible to make the thing that shoots webs out of your hands, but the one of the web shooters in Andrew Garfield's movie is that they're so small and so compact, it didn't really make much sense to me. But this time, a big chunky thing that would kind of make sense.
It's inside of his suit.
No, and he's saying it would make...
He doesn't have to click a button. Like, they sit right here on his wrist, and then he clicks a button on his palm right here.
No, but that's what
That's why he does that.
No, but that's what Tom Holland is saying. Is supposedly he was supposed to be able to make these in his bedroom. And yeah, he is a super genius, but at the same time...
You also have to remember that he has access to Oscorp.
Right, but it's an iteration that a teenager is making it in his bedroom, and the first go-around, he made them pretty slick. What Tom Holland is saying is that Peter Parker's in the new one do make more sense because they're clunky and just kind of first generations, and you don't get the really, really nice ones up until Stark upgrades his suit.
Love you.
Later, champ.
Stay safe.
I will. I know. I'll let him know. But does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I kind of agree, because after going back and looking at some of the footage, I was like, those do look a little slick for a dude who just made them.
No, I think it's accurate.
I don't think it's comic book accurate. I got you. But, yeah, so I fucking web blood. What a hell of a way to put that. I don't know. I'm excited. But I don't.
December 17th?
December 7th fucking teeth. That's that close?
Dude. 1 month in between,
and
because it's already technically almost the 17th.
And didn't we technically only get a teaser trailer?
Yeah, that was the teaser trailer. We still have the official trailer.
When's that
to come out? It is a month and a day away. It's the 16th today. We have to go to September.
A month and a day away from what?
Today.
The trailer?
The movie. It's September, October. Oh, fuck.
You fucking idiot. I'm over here like, when do you think December is?
2 months and a day
There
away.
you go.
I always forget about November.
I got you. Depends. He said he might have fallen asleep. So-
November sucks. I always forget about November.
Yeah, you got October, November.
2 months and a day. So probably we'll get it in October.
Why? I want it now. Okay, so this is another theory I had. Do you think that the extended because what we got, I feel like they gave us a peek. Do you think in the
We're
extended
gonna get Andrew and if we don't get Andrew and Toby,
yeah.
we're gonna get either just one of them or
none of them?
none of them, and we're gonna get Green Goblin. They're gonna show us Green Goblin, so they're gonna they're gonna show us Electro. They're gonna because they already showed us Alfred Molina, so that's why people think Toby. Toby's pretty much confirmed, but Andrew's still iffy. So I think they're gonna show us one bad guy from each universe.
Dude, they
and
were
not
both
give away
they were
Andrew
both
and Toby.
filmed at a Hollywood. It's where you do like a screen test.
Yeah, they were both filmed at
within
the same
same
screen
week. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is I think they're going to show the two villains, or they're going to completely reveal the two.
I think they might save the reveal for the theater, but
That's what I was thinking.
But I almost like what did they reveal for the theater? Almost like Cap holding like Mjolnir.
And did I sent you the picture of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man action figure, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
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 There's a Tobey Maguire outfit on an action figure, and it's marked Spider-Man No Way Home, and it's an official Marvel product. Like, you can't say they're not in the movie at this point.
I think Blake missed me.
Why?
I texted him, I said, "Where you at?" He said, "Patoka, you want to see me or something?" Smiley face. Why? I'm sure he's already been drinking. Patoka. Yeah, it's outside of Oakland City.
Why is he so far?
That's where he lives. He works at Toyota.
Good for him.
Well, he actually just got let go. For the dumbest reason, actually.
What?
Basically, he drove cars off the line after they were like finished, and he drove them off the line and parked them. And I guess he was talking to one of his coworkers who was really cool, and he had mentioned to them that he had recently gotten a DUI. Like, he got pulled over because he was high, and he got pulled over, and then they were like, "Hey, you fucking smell like weed," and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I don't have any on me, but I am high." And they could obviously tell because Blake looks super stoned sometimes. So they gave him a DUI. They gave him a ticket for it. And he's going to court. And Toyota didn't know about it until he told one of his coworkers. And it was fucking 2 days later after he told his coworker, they let him go. So one of them snitched. Punk ass.
Shitty.
It's fucking super shitty considering he doesn't go to work high. I know this. And he also doesn't drink at work. Like, he goes home after a long day, probably sips on a bottle. I get it. But to get fired over, like, bro. He's not going to drive the car stoned. Not a brand new one in a fucking factory. Like, grow up. But I guess I kind of get it. But at the same time, if you tell a coworker, like, dude, you just fucking got the food off my table, man.
Yeah.
Scraped it right up. So I think that's shitty.
That is shitty.
Not to air out his business. Sorry, Blake. He'll never listen to this. Oh, and I was actually supposed to start a podcast with him, and we were going to call it E&B's Universe. Ethan and Blake, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. And I told him I had a podcast now, and he's like, you traitor. And I was like, dude, I can always have two podcasts. Chill.
Did you even tell him it was with me?
Yeah. I was like, it was with Josh. But he's like, you fucking traitor. And I was like, bro, you act like I can't make. I was like, if I really see you that often, I was like, we can record a podcast. It's not that big of a deal. Plus, I can just bullshit with you.
You can't use my mic.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
He has to use your mic. You can use my mic.
I don't get it. What's the rub?
Exactly.
I just want to know.
Yeah.
I want to hold that power.
I just want that power.
You just want that power. Oh my God. Okay, we've been recording for like an hour, and I think Andy's about to be back soon. So
all right, we can end it.
Because this is a fucking slow burn today.
I promise next time I will have watched Shang-Chi, and I will talk about it.
I'll have watched it as well. We're going to the theater
tonight.
Totally.
Yep.
Christian, it was nice having you as a background audience.
Yep. I'm happy you're here.
You're welcome.
I could have just brought it to you.
You're welcome.
There you go. See, much better.
You came through crystal clear on that one.
Oh, and I guess he donated it today, and he says he's tired. He might not come by.
Plasma.
Christian said he's a cunt. Oh my God.
All right, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Obviously, we're not recording 2 a week, but we're getting there. We're doing what we can. And I'm still fucking working on this piece of shit video. I promise.
You say it every podcast.
I promise. No, but I am working on it. I promise. It's kind of hard when I don't have enough money to buy super expensive camera equipment.
We're getting there.
But we're getting there.
I believe in you.
I'm figuring it out.
Rocking and rolling.
Dude, the fact I could figure out audio was a fucking blessing and a half. But cool. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Take it easy, everybody.